Welcome back to my channel. Let's talk about the reboot transformations that we have just seen. If you haven't been seeing the Winx Club news, Winx Club has officially released the official final transformations that we will be seeing this fall when the reboot is released. And yes, we are going to be seeing the release of the new reboot in the fall on Netflix. Whether that's fortunate or unfortunate, I guess it depends who you ask. All I know is Faith got cancelled 2 seasons later despite having a bunch of fans who were so into it. Let's hope this doesn't happen to this reboot. So once again, if you haven't heard, Winx Club has released basically one transformation every few days in the month of April, starting with Flora, ending with Bloom. And in these, we're seeing brand new transformations that we've never seen before with the brand new animation that we are going to be expecting in the new reboot. And in fact, I've actually reacted to every single one of those transformations as they came up on my TikTok. And if you're not following me on TikTok, make sure you go ahead and do so right now because TikTok is the first to get my videos. And that's my first ever time posting my unboxings, reactions, all that stuff. And while you're at it, also make sure to follow me on Instagram. I do take different type of posts there and photos. I also post a lot of stories, sometimes behind the scenes, sometimes as soon as I receive something, that's the first place to go and show you. Now, let's get to those transformations. Obviously, if you've seen my first impressions on TikTok, you already know my feeling towards this whole situation. I can say that definitely the reaction that I'm seeing from my perspective, from my view of everyone else regarding this transformation is definitely mixed. Some people really like it, some people just cannot comprehend that Winx Club is going to be different, and I, to some extent, understand these people, to be honest. But before I start talking about the details of the transformation, I highly recommend going onto the official Winx Club page here on YouTube and just watching their latest video, which I believe is the release of the new song Forever Winx. It showcases the entire transformation of all of the characters, so I recommend you go there, watch that first, and then come back here because I'm going to talk about random details on the transformations, and I'm not going to be showing it because I don't want to risk any copyrights, don't really know the rules, don't want to risk anything. So if you haven't seen it, please go ahead and watch it right now and then come back. One thing to know about the reboot is it's going to be a retelling of the Winx Club story. Now, how are they going to retell? Who's involved? We don't know that so much. I did post a TikTok video last year reiterating the comments that were left on X by one of the main singers from Winx Club, the original main singers from Winx Club, and she was basically answering a few yes or no questions. Is this Riven, the main guy with the red hair? Maybe. Do you know if we'll get Enchantix with the Winx reboot? Yes. That's, I think, over a year old now. So I don't really know how accurate it is and if it's at all going to be the same thing now. And finally, before I go ahead and look at the transformations with you, I want to note that this is a very different 3D animation that we've never seen before. It's not like the Sirenix movie. It's not like the, what is it called? The Lost Kingdom movie. It's nothing like we've seen before. And from the animations that we have seen, I can tell you right now, there's no way AI could ever do this. I know there was a rumor happening around Winx Club using AI or whatever. I'm not going to give it too much time because unless Winx Club confirms these things are accurate, there's really not much to be said. And contemplation is the last thing I want to do right now because I really want this show to succeed. And if you're on the same boat, I think you should have a similar thought process. Now, if Winx Club were to confirm some of the AI accusations, we would be talking in a different tone at this point, I guess. That's all I'm going to do to acknowledge the AI situation, and then we're going to move forward from this. I just want to say I appreciate the animation and the hard work that the animators and the artists have worked on this so far. No matter what kind of feedback we're receiving, their hard work should not go unnoticed. And I can tell you right now, this is not a work of AI. This is a work of talent as well as just the growth in the 3D animation program and production. So let's not all pretend that AI can magically create everything for us. So now let's talk about the transformation itself. First of all, I want to say there is a new song that is playing now, which has already been released as a full track. And I thought I would do a live reaction, but unfortunately I got to listen to it before I could. I like it. I actually really like this song, and I don't know how to explain this. It's not, this feeling that I have is not exactly nostalgia, but it's as if we're going to be building new nostalgia, if that makes sense. And I'm so excited for this because this Forever Winx track is Winx Club in a different font, and it's just the whole, if you listen to the whole track and you watch the transformation, it's giving just a whole new universe of magic. I actually genuinely think that we will be feeling similar feelings that we had in the past in this new reboot. Obviously you can debate that, but that's just my immediate reaction when I heard the track. I was like, oh, this is happening. This is really happening. These are our fairies and they're back, and it's a whole new vibe, and it's still a Winx Club vibe, you know what I mean? So this song was a bit of a miss at first. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't crazy about it when I first heard it. But as we start to see more transformations, it was actually building up and I was actually starting to like it. And now when I heard the full track, I really do like it. The transformation itself, starting with Flora. So one thing you're going to notice on each transformation is they all hatch out of a type of egg. So for Flora, it's like a flower and it opens up and then she's just like, as if she's a seed about to float and grow, whatever. For Tekna, a technical type of whatever you want to call it. And then a bubble for Layla. You get the idea. They're all like hatching out of this egg. It's as if like, they're being born and they're becoming this fairy. I do love that concept. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how it's gonna fit in the show itself because say Flora is just in her bedroom and she wants to transform. How does she land in this flower? I get it. It's just a transformation. It's really not that deep. These things happen in a split of a second. We can't even see it probably in real life. So it's just a thought. Now, Flora herself as a character looks beautiful. I love her outfit. I love her shoes. I love her hair. Nothing about her final transformation I actually dislike. I think they made really good decision on Flora. She is a beauty. She's a little bit more mature now, I think, than before. She's more sensual, I guess. She got her nice smoky eye. She got her nice flowers. Her dress is very cute, but physically she's beautiful, but there's something about her that just, she exudes more confidence, if that makes sense. Not that Flora wasn't confident. I think Flora was in the beginning very shy, but that doesn't mean that she wasn't confident. And we see the confidence come out in later seasons. I think especially after she got her Charmix, that was definitely a good move. But here, it's as if we're only seeing the confident version of her. There's no more shyness. She's over it. She's just, maybe that's not the case, but in the transformations, that's what she looks like. Regarding the transformation itself, her confidence definitely plays a role because she's all over the place. She's twirling around. She's in this rope. She's doing aerial movements, which I absolutely love. And initially I was like, this makes sense for Flora, this is so cute. Now that I think of it, the branches really do make sense, but I don't think her twirling around and doing those aerial moves makes sense because these things are very sportsy. They're giving Aisha more so than Flora, and a lot of you guys have noted that, and I honestly do agree. Maybe there's something we're missing here and she's just different in this season. She's more sporty. She's just not the shy girl she used to be. Who knows? There's just too much activity. I want to see more sparkles, more transformations. The next character that was released was Tekna, and once again she hatches out of her little egg and then she does a little bit of computering and stuff like that, and then she twirls around, the camera moves around and she starts to wear her outfit, and then we get a little moment of her fixing the camera and then fixing her makeup. Kind of love that, honestly. I really do love that. And then she spins upside down and then gets her wings, and then there we go, there we have it. Now the thing about Tekna is the opposite of Flora. I love the transformation. I don't think I would change anything about it. I don't like her outfit at all. I'm being so for real right now. Like, it's giving a gym outfit, and at the most it's giving a rave outfit. So that's really unfortunate. I want to be very optimistic and I want to hype her up, but it's just not giving fairy at all. Where's the sparkles, first of all? Flora had a little bit of sparkles. Tekna has no sparkles whatsoever. She's still a fairy. She's a tech fairy, but she's still a fairy. I just wish they could revisit and change a few things, maybe add a few things, and then that would be it. The transformation is just perfect. Moving to Musa, and my first thing is just like I'm already not happy about is that she's in a water looking bubble. I know it's like they're showing that the vibe music is moving the bubble with her, and then she's just turning on her headphones and then the bubble evaporates her, and then she plays with the strings or whatever, twirls around, and her outfit is magically coming on. Very cute, honestly, giving music video vibes, and maybe it's done on purpose. That transformation, I think it's okay. I wish that they did disco ball instead of an actual bubble. I think that would be really nice, wouldn't you think? Now, the thing about Musa is she's way too adorable. I know what you're thinking. You guys are thinking Miraculous. Yes, she does remind me of Miraculous 100%. I haven't seen this show, by the way. I know it's very popular. I know it's really good. I just haven't really got a chance to watch it. Musa is giving adorable. I wonder, are they switching Flora's adorableness from the old show onto Musa now? Like, is Musa going to be like the more flowery girl? She's just so cute and stuff. But she is really adorable, and I would normally love a character like that. I love adorable characters. But it's not Musa. Musa is not the adorable type. She acts tough and whatnot. Obviously, we all know she's sensitive, but she's not a cutesy Flora vibe girl. She's just like more of a tomboy, and I don't see any tomboy in this. Maybe in the beginning with her headphones. I don't know how I feel about her outfit. I get the idea behind the wings, but I'm not crazy about it. And like, even now having watched it almost a month ago, I still feel the same way. I love the colors of her outfit. I just feel like I want more sparkle. I think my comments on all of the outfits is I want more sparkles. They start their transformation with a very sparkly set of jumper or whatever. Why isn't that extending to their final outfit. Like, we want sparkle. Like, they're fairies. They're supposed to be full of sparkles. I get it's on Enchantix, but still should be a lot of sparkle. I'm okay with her hair. I'm indifferent. It's okay. That's it. Her boots are too casual. I still stand by it. I feel like they should be more similar to season 1 type of boots. I wouldn't even mind if they use the exact same boots from the old series. This is just looking to me, she has to tie them or whatever. This is an outfit that you wear when you go out and you want to look fashionable. It's not a fairy outfit. And then the next transformation Winx Club shares with us is Stella's. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is my favorite transformation. So I might be a little bit biased here. I don't know, because I have already seen them. And I'm just reaffirming some of my opinions and changing or updating the other type of opinions that I don't feel the same anymore about. Who knows? Let's just have another look and see. One thing I also noticed is the transformations all start by the camera zooming into the character and then the character realizing, oh, I'm transforming, right? And then they start transforming. At least I see it for actually all of the characters, I think. Flora even wakes up from wherever she is. Interesting choice. So Stella zooms in and she's in this airy sun vibe type of background, and then she does this and the moon pops up. Stella herself, just in her whatever she's wearing, the jumper or whatever, which by the way, God bless them for actually having the girls wear something. One of you mentioned this actually, like, we don't want to see teenagers that are floating naked in the air and transforming. I get it was innocent, but this is fine. You know, I appreciate that they're wearing something here. But initially, Stella's face and hair is so adorable. I love it. It is giving definitely Stella. Obviously not the old Stella, but still Stella. She floats in the sky and then she does this and then she's wearing her sparkles. I'm seeing sparkles and I love that I'm seeing sparkles. And then she floats around the sun and beautiful. The transformation is absolutely beautiful. The outfit, I have a few comments on, but it's not even worth mentioning because the final image that we see is just gorgeous. Her outfit is giving royal and I like that because she is a princess. I just would probably change some of the colors at least. That's the least I would do. Just change a few colors and then we're good. But no complaints here. It's not going to be perfect. You can't please everyone. You can't even fully please me. So Stella definitely gets my thumbs up. And the next one we see is Aisha, and she pops out of a water bubble, and I actually really like that because that's very fitting of her powers. And then she just goes in the water, spins around and does all that stuff. Really cute. I love it. I wish there was less performance, and I still feel this way. I love the Layla transformation, but I just wish, by the way, I keep saying Layla, Aisha. I grew up with Layla. I like that there's sparkles here and whatnot, but it's just so much performing and you don't need to be jumping around. You're just, a little bit is okay. Just, you're doing too much though. And then she does this Little Mermaid vibe, and I made a comment in my TikTok reaction. She just doesn't give me Little Mermaid, and everybody misunderstood. They're like, but her family it's mermaid. Her cousins are like, I have seen the show. I'm talking about the Little Mermaid, the red-headed girl. She's very girly and cutesy and she does this and it's all like, it just reminds me of the Little Mermaid, the movie. And I'm like, Aisha's not that type. That's all I'm saying. Aisha is not Little Mermaid vibe. Aisha is not Ariel. I guess I should have said Ariel. I love the little reflection thing. It had to grow on me a little bit, and then her surfing is kind of cute. Everything else is really cute. I love how she gets her wings and float. I don't like her outfit. I'm just gonna say it like that and move forward. There's a little bit of a mermaid touch, which I love, and I love her wings. I don't like her boots. You already know why I don't like her boots, because they're looking casual, but that's it. Last but not least, Winx Club shows us the fans' favorite Bloom Blast, and I like that one. I was confused as to why she's making a heart. I know hearts are a thing. I always see her wearing something with hearts, and a lot of you guys explained in the comments why it's a heart. I don't really agree with all those explanations, but I did come up with my own little explanation as to why it's a heart. And I think Bloom is the leader. She's a harmonic person. She brings people together in unity and love. It's growing on me. The heart is growing on me. I love it. Her standing and looking at the butterflies is super cute. I don't know why she's doing that, and then she does this weird little face. Don't know why she did that either. And then in the end, her pose is like this, and then she's releasing fire or whatever. Kind of random. I wish she just posed like a normal person. In terms of her outfit, I think I like almost everything on her outfit except the little pink layer here and her hair. I do like that she's also semi-royal because she is a princess, and once again, her wings are gorgeous. Hers and Layla's wings, or sorry, Aisha's wings are very Mythics or Dreamix vibes. And I love that. Totally love that. The hair on Bloom, I don't like it. It's not sitting well with me. I don't know why. I think my own opinion on these transformations is itself mixed. And as you already heard, everybody else has mixed opinions. A lot of people are commenting on big things and then small things as well. I think the small things are whatever. I might have mentioned a few small things and I don't expect anything to change. It doesn't need to change. It's just like my opinion. We're all gonna have opinions on everything. So overall, I am super excited nonetheless. Even if they're wearing these outfits, I'm still gonna watch it. I'm still super hyped for the dolls. I'm super hyped for everything, honestly. These transformations just confirm for me that this is real and it's happening, and it looks nice. Animation looks really nice. Definitely a big upgrade than what they had before. I'm curious to hear what you guys think of the transformations and which one is your favorite, because I will say automatically the list of the transformations that I like is definitely Stella. I initially said Layla, but I'm gonna go with Bloom. I actually really like Bloom's. Bloom, and then Layla, and then Tekna, Flora, Musa. Musa's my least favorite for sure. Flora would have been perfect without the additional twirling and whatnot. I just think that was so not fitting, so that's kind of why she's second last. Keep in mind my favorite character is Flora. Let me know what you guys think of this, and don't forget to follow me on social media, especially TikTok, because I post there a lot. My first reactions, things like that, always go on TikTok. And thank you so much for watching. See you guys in the next one. Bye!